Quick video. Because this isn't a totally new mouse. Pulsar have managed to get the X2 down to about 37 grams. For those new around here, I found it best to have a light mouse with a control pad. So that means it's easy to pick up and move the mouse around, but you're still getting control with your aim from the pad. The other school of thought is having a glass pad, almost no friction, with a heavier mouse, and maybe control feet. But if you're picking the mouse up a lot, then yeah, I still think the cloth pads with a light mouse are the way to go. So this is awesome to see from Pulsar. Same recommendation as before, so just play that section of the previous video. X2V2 size 1 is the same length, but as said, slight flare on the sides, so the grip width is 5.7 centimeters, height is 3.6, and button height slightly lower at 1.67. For the size 2, I can pretty much palm grip it, so under 18 centimeters, and for claw and fingertip, I'd say between 19 to 21. Ideally though, go for as small as possible. Here's a comparison with other mice so you get an idea. Other than that, usual solid showing from Pulsar, quality feels good, performance was good in game, and going through the highlights between this and the X3, I could definitely see my confidence was higher with this mouse. So as always, I recommend looking at a relatively smaller mouse for your hand size, and of course lighter weight too, depending on your pad and all that. So yeah, great mouse, worth a look, will be highly ranked, and that's about all I have to say until we get some new shapes, because I'd rather be talking about that than the same old stuff. Hope that helps anyway, usual links below, sub, like and share, catcha.
Excellent. Red wins the round.
Check.
Aim to use a SkyPad, and I agree, that's true. Like, if you have insane mouse control, you're gonna have an easier time using a fast pad. But it's just, I feel like the idea that lower friction is inherently better, and if you're a better player, you're gonna control it and you're gonna be better. The Obsidian Pros are really the skates that turn the 4.0 into a controllable pad. And it sounds like a gimmick because they like send these with the fucking mouse pad. They've done their collab with X-Ray Pad for like these hardened PTFE skates, but they're honestly the truth. Because they turn the 4.0, let's say you're using like Jade's Tiger Ice core pads, like it's just going to be a fucking freakishly fast pad. So throw the Obsidian Pros on, you get more control, but you still get a very fast glass pad experience. And yeah, even with the Zowie U2 stock skates, which are literally paper thin, the top skate design is stupid, and I had actually used these a lot on glass pads already, but it still maintains a pretty smooth, quiet glide, and it's a bit more on the balanced end. Like, it's not as fast as, like, the fastest PTFE skates are going to be, but as you can see, it's by no means, like, controlled on the 4.0 surface either. So if you do have, like, some type of more controlled skates on your mouse, I would recommend, like, rocking those if you want to have something that resembles a balanced experience, but really that's most likely just not going to happen. Also, if people are wondering about wear, I do think that this pad is going to wear down skates pretty quickly. You can see all four of these skates have some little marks on them in just not a ton of use. The Obsidians, you can kind of see the same, so I don't know. I can't give any like time estimate, but I would assume if you get a few months of legit hard use out of skates on this pad, that would be a pretty good deal. But considering you get like 40 sets, or 40 dots rather, that should last you a long time, and these are like literally $5 on AliExpress, so I don't think it's too massive of an issue. Yeah, I guess now while on the topic of mouse skates, I'm going to talk about my least favorite aspect of glass mouse pads, and that is the dust issue, the scraping issue, whatever you want to call it, when there's literally something microscopic on the fucking surface of the pad or on the surface of your skates, and you just feel this like nasty scraping feeling the entire time you're swiping the mouse until you fix it. That, to my knowledge, has been reduced on the 4.0, or at least in my experience it has been reduced, because as you can see, there's still fucking plenty of dust in my environment, but it's just not happening like multiple times a day. I would say like one time every other day I get something stuck in my skates and I wipe it off with a cloth. I still feel it. I like start turn the 4.0 with the glaze pad, which in my opinion, that it makes it like a safe. The Obsidian Pros are really the skates that turn the 4.0 into a controllable pad. And it sounds like a gimmick because they like send these with the fucking mouse pad. They've done their collab with X-Ray Pad for like these hardened PTFE skates, but they're honestly the truth. Because they turn the 4.0, let's say you're using like Jade's Tiger Ice core pads, like it's just going to be a fucking freakishly fast pad. So throw the Obsidian Pros on, you get more control, but you still get a very fast glass pad experience. And yet, even with the Zowie U2 stock skates, which are literally paper thin, the top skate design is stupid. And I had actually used these a lot on glass pads already, but it still maintains a pretty smooth, quiet glide, and it's a bit more on the balance. It's not as fast as like the fast.
Touchdown in a new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns, they already thrown by the size of me.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this competitively, uneditably. Falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. That line was brilliant. It's about to get critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy. They gon' get behind me. Told you I'm the best. I done said it with my chest. So for real, nobody try me.
Down in a new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns, they already thrown by the size of me. These two frowns with my do stuff, I will not live in the poverty.
Go on and catch your breath for a second. Look at your neighbor and check him. We bout to march, so if you not, get to stepping. I done told you who I am, bitch, I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting the precedent, no mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set cause our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry foolish, then my words is a laxative. It's go time, it's show time. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town. Tired of the faking, but we bringing back no town. No staring this go round. I'm taking no prisoners, so prepare for a showdown.
Another time. Another choice. The new rank season has begun.
Go get him, Stinger. Dropping a tracker. Target scanned and tracked. Setting a tracker. Enemy tracked. New level, new upgrade. But what to choose? Setting a tracker. Bullseye. Enemy tracked. Ah, che bello. I'm an upgraded sparrow. Tracker out and scanning for enemies. Oh, che bello! I'm at the max level. Setting a tracker. Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin. Dropping a tracker. Enemy track. Huh. Got to choose an upgrade. Upgraded, uplifted, up to no good. So many targets and so little time. Andiamo, ragazzi.
Each choice changes everything.
Find your mullets, ladies. I'm about to start some fights. This is your champion.
Stay close. I'm the jump master. Dropping in, hang on. Got this weapon enhanced. Good.
Someone got first blood. Okay, respect. Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
Heads up. Not all of us are in the ring.
Got an evac tower for you.
Eva 8 here.
Rampage here. Got a hop up here. Gun shield generator.
Weapons fully enhanced.
Evo
Nothing stopping
harvesters
Salvo's
are
middle
now
finger now.
available.
The champion made a poor choice.
Weapons fully enhanced. Nothing stopping Salvo's
New kill.
marvelous news. We're in the next ring.
Recharging my shield. Recharging my shields. Cover me. Flash dropping. More stuff.
Open department
Optic
over
here.
there.
Mid-range. Got an evac tower here.
Recharging my shields.
Un momento.
Care package over there. Care package over there.
Yep, sweet thing. Extra supplies here. Since your mum ain't here to kiss it better.
Tracker
Blood
dart
stock
here.
Level 2.
Hey, thanks.
Sweet thing.
Surveying that area. Fighting.
Take there.
Their enemy shield is broken. Reload. Setting a tracker. Bullseye.
Being shot at. Break that X shield.
Reloading.
Knocked
Got
it.
an enemy.
Charging my shields, cuzzy.
Enemy there. Game on, Raga.
Yup, keen.
Relay here. Contact. Someone's been there. I leveled up. Upgrades ready. Contact with hostile. Reloading. Enemy shield broken. Got my upgrade. Setting a portal.
That guy there.
Portal placed. Getting shot at.
I broke an opponent's shield. Reloading. Enemy here.
Howdy.
Need to recharge my shields.
There is a new kill leader.
Keeping watch over there.
Ah, there's a new kill leader. Huh.
On my
What
way.
now? Third party arrived. They're gonna regret this. I'm recharging my shields.
Thanks. Target over there.
Keep shooting at me. Charging my shields, cuzzy.
Hit an opponent. Reloading.
Getting shot at. Reloading.
drilling. Eyes up, Fano. Got a target over there.
Tracker in place.
Recharging my shields.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Half the squad's still alive.
I'm deploying
One
that
army
tower
the
for us.
Salvonian way.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Make a beeline there, cousin. Just in human form there. Wipe them out. Open and fire, Kamadan. Their egg shield is cracked.
Tracker dart out. Oh, getting shot at. I broke an opponent's shield. Reload. Target scanned and tracked.
Drill's ripping through. Being shot at. Down. But this Manawa ain't dead yet.
Here comes the thing.
Punching a tunnel.
Shooter, move.
Getting shot at. Portal's ready.
I'm down.
Need to recharge my shields. Far ring, 45 left.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Heads up. New kill leader. Hostile spotted. Ten seconds to the ring. It's close at least.
Warning. Ring closing.
Heads up. The ring's moving.
Care package being delivered.
Care package coming in. Care package over there. Picked up our teammate's banner.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Placing a portal.
Attention. Loot bins have been restocked.
Got a replica. Set the portal. One minute until ring close. Deploying a portable respawn beacon. Gotta pull this squad together. Frag out. Frag out. 45. Frag out. Thermite grenade out. Enemy taken out. 30 seconds until close. Ten seconds. The ring's close.
Now you back and ready to rip some heads off.
Thanks for speaking with me. Davvero.
Ring's closing and we ain't in it. If you wanna die, at least let me pull the trigger. Me huddle. Care package dropping by for dinner.
Contact.
Yeah, Keenan, enemy there.
Firing.
There, fast.
Let's go over there. Getting shot at.
Opening fire.
Reach.
We've got another squad in the fight. Reloading.
Faith.
Target them.
Punching a tunnel.
Oh, it's dead.
They spotted me. I'm down.
Healing up.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
You were faking.
Tracker out and scanning for enemies.
Yeah. Healing.
Replicator.
Patching myself up.
Enemy track. I'm recharging my shields.
Need to recharge my shields.
Tracker out.
Shields are low. They need recharge. Making contact with enemy. Getting shot at.
Got a singer coming. Being shot. God.
I've been down. This upgrade should.
Setting a tracker. Guarda, enemy track. Hey, got the target here. Getting shot at. Fighting. We're near the ring, but only 30 seconds left to get inside.
Care package over here.